All right. All right. Good morning. That's three claps. Good morning. God bless all you guys. It is a motivational Monday. It is Monday, November the 6th, 2023. 34 minutes after the hour. Welcome, guys, to the Shawn Harvey One Show featuring the Wake Up Team. That's with the Queen, SennyJ. Only place on earth where you get your morning started right. Chat room is open, or you can call in 570-982-6950. Special shout out to all our folks over there on YouTube. Thank you so much for listening. This is where you get your morning love, but most importantly, it's the only place on earth where you get your morning started right. To the Queen, SennyJ, we're going to jump right into this. Good morning. God bless. And how are you, young lady?
Good morning, Sean. I'm doing great. Good morning to everybody listening. We have an amazing show for you this Motivational Monday. We're going to get started with Senny Says, where I will let you know what is going on in Hollywood and entertainment news. We're also going to have front page news with Senny J, where I will let you know what is going on locally, nationally, and globally. So you want to make sure you stick around for that.
Yeah, definitely stick around for everything City has to offer, like I always say each and every morning. And before we jump right into the show, because that's what we're going to do. And good morning to everyone in the chat room so far. Yeah, we started a little late this morning. Usually we start at 8 o'clock, a little bit after 8. It's the 8:30, whatever. And I'm not going to apologize for that. You know, City and I was talking, and only thing we need you to do, if y'all don't mind, is to like, share, follow, and subscribe to the Shawn Harvey Morning Show featuring the Wake Up Team. So,
Right.
we'll get back on track. I'm not apologizing for starting 34 minutes late, but we're gonna jump right into this. But I had to say it because my soul was saying, Sean, let them know you started a little late. I didn't have to, but I feel better that I did. Good
Not you at
morning,
all.
Motivational Monday. We are here. We're in the building. Please, if you enjoy the Sean Harvey Morning Show featuring Wake Up Team with the Queen Cindy J, please follow us, subscribe, like us, and do what you do because it's the only place on earth where you get your morning started right. And good morning to everyone that's in the chat room so far. Go ahead, Cindy. Let's jump right into this. I ain't even gonna ask you how your weekend was. We'll get into all of that in a
No, but
minute.
I wanted to tell you how my weekend was.
Okay, then let me rewind selector rewind.
No, because I didn't get
Okay,
to post it yet. But
okay.
this weekend, yesterday, I went to Bacon Fest with one of my girlfriends, and it was so much fun. Like I went to Bacon Fest like a couple of years ago, but I wanted to go this weekend. Unfortunately, you know me, always running late. I didn't get to get because that's like the most popular thing is from Three Oak Restaurant. Is it Three Oak or is it just the Oak?
It's the Oak Restaurant. Thing.
The Oak restaurant. They have really great steaks, food. It's a really like nice upscale steakhouse for anybody that doesn't know. It's in Easton. And I wanted to get their 50-50 burger, which is half like I guess chopped up bacon and the other half is a ground beef or whatever. So I've been wanting to try. It sounds weird, but everybody raves about it. So I wanted to get it, but I didn't get to go until Sunday afternoon. So it was already done. So I guess I'm gonna have to wait till next year. But I did get, first of all, they had bacon on a stick, which was so cool. And I have some pictures, but it was just, a thick slice of bacon on a stick. I'm telling you, those people were raking it in because it was like $8 for just a piece of bacon on a stick. Isn't that like how much a whole pack costs? But I got it with Korean chili flavoring. So good, so juicy. I don't know how they do it. Then I got I forget the name of the place, but they had this fall sangria, which was spiced rum, wine, a white wine, and apple cider. I was done. I had two. I was done. I was like, y'all really know what you're doing. I had to walk all the way to the other side to go back and get a refill. And then I went to Cold Stone Creamery. They had a maple bacon ice cream, um, maple bacon ice cream flavor. So good. It reminded me of butter pecan ice cream, but like a little bit more salty and bacon chips instead of, the pecans. Then I went to I think it was called bacon covered donuts or whatever. They were donuts. First of all, that was the longest line I stood on. I think we were online for like maybe 30, 35 minutes. So good, Shawn. They were little, well, you could have got bigger ones, but everything was so pricey. I was like, do they want people to try stuff or what? So whatever, I paid $8 for a bag of like mini donuts. My friend got hot honey and bacon, and I got cinnamon caramel bacon covered, whatever. Shawn, they were good. They were so good. They were nice and hot, and they had the bacon covering on top. So good. Definitely worth the wait. If you guys ever see it anywhere, go get it. And then what else did we get? I got some Colombian empanadas, and I love Colombian empanadas. They're like different. They're made with like a different type of. It's not like the regular flour covering. It's like a potato. So good. And then we finished it off with this place called Island Noodles, and I guess it's like stir fry. So good. You guys need to get that too. So I definitely ate my way through Bacon Fest. It was a time to be had in Easton. You guys need to go. So I just wanted to get that off my chest. Pictures to soon come.
Boy, you
And
was
the weather was so nice.
boy, was you praise sound like you was praising the Babylonian all day yesterday. Uh,
What?
n-
No.
and there's nothing wrong with it. Guys, welcome to the show. Any place on earth where you get your morning started, right? Shawn Harvey, one show feature wake up team with the Queen SennyJ. And God bless you.
I didn't see any African American vendors, but I'm
Uh,
sure there were some. There was a lot.
you can call in 570-982-6950. Now you seeing all and Cindy, I'm glad you had a good time. Did you take those kids with you? Or you just rolled solo with your girlfriend?
No, I rolled solo. I rolled solo.
Okay, cool. Well, yeah, why bring kids to that?
It would have been too expensive. Hell no.
Uh,
We got dinner at home. I made them food before I left, chicken and rice. It was so good.
hmm, right. The kids get chicken and rice, and you eat a stick slab of bacon for $8 on a stick, with some sauce on it. Which reminds me of my experience with Bacon Fest. I went to Bacon Fest a few years back. Same thing. Uh, uh, I saw the dude was selling honey bacon, and $8, whatever, had just sprinkled honey on it, and I purchased one and one for my wife. And I said, okay, we're done here. Let's walk around, and we'll go to the supermarket and get all type of other flavors that we need to throw on bacon. Saved myself $300 that day. Cindy gave the Babylonian a recorded about $100 yesterday, and she was so happy to do it. Now, Black folks, we love bacon. I mean, I do. I'm sorry. Put the pork on. Put the pork on my mother effing fork.
Period.
I've been eating this pork for 58 years, and I have no intention to stop. And if you're not a pork eater and you like Shawn, you worship the Babylonians' food, you can kiss my ass. It ain't nothing like a good. Put number one chat room if you love the pork.
I'm gonna
You
share
get
the
the
show really
bacon.
quick.
Put number one chat room if you love the bacon. You've been eating the bacon all your life. You love the way it sizzles in the pan and the way it smells. Put a number two if you're not a pork eater, which I understand. But you know what? It's interesting that she talks about this a festival. And there's nothing wrong with going to a festival, but you heard what she said. Not a Black vendor in sight. I think Black folks should have a seat at the table on any kind of bacon fest. Was out here in this area is very popular that they do each and every year. She was right. It was a beautiful day outside. But what I'm saying is this. Black folks, Black folks, or throughout the country, maybe we need to have our own bacon fest. And with it, and it's also sponsored and incorporated by all these other local businesses. It doesn't matter where you live in the country. Oh, I tell you, when I went to Bacon Fest, she's right. It was bacon laced with everything. They had bacon laced in your dreams. But my whole situation is, man, And you know these festivals is gonna be pricey. They gotta make money. Think of the vendor. The vendor probably gotta spend $500 a day to even vend out in this situation. So the prices are going to be marked up. But for the benefit that I got out of Bacon Fest, so I went down there a few years. It's in Easton. It's the next town that way. And Cindy lives in Nazareth, was the other way, but everybody's close to each other. What I got out of Bacon Fest was a learning experience. I stole all the recipes, took all the pictures, went and got me some slabs of bacon and made my own version of what I saw in the festival. I'm not saying that I'm cheap. We still went out and ate. We still had a good time. I still spent that yard. I spent $1. You know what I'm saying? I went out there and gave the Babylonian $100. And I had a good time. And it was a day like it was yesterday. It was the perfect weather. Cindy, she made rice and beans for the kids and told they punk asses to stay home. Which
Mama be
actually,
back.
which actually gives a parent a better experience of what they're doing at the moment. I'm not mad at Cindy. But if you heard it in her glee and then her commercial about Bacon Fest 2023 in Eastern Pennsylvania, where when they had it 20 years ago, no black folks allowed. No black folks allowed. Bacon Fest, music, all these festivals they had out here 25 years ago, there wasn't a black folk in sight. Now that here in the Lehigh Valley, a few million people are living in this area. You know, there's about 500,000 to 600,000 Black and Latino. And I want to see my Babylonians come out with the same vigor when we have our city, when we had the African American parade that we broadcast last year. I saw minimum white folks.
Yeah. It just needs to gain traction. I feel like the year before there was a lot more people than last year. I don't know.
And it was a beautiful thing to see black folks watching the power of the African American dollar in real time, where we invested right back into the vendors and we had a great time. And like I said, I'm not going to knock the Babylonians. I'm not talking about the urban Babylonians, big difference. You know how I feel. There's the milk and then there's urban Babylonians, big difference. And Cindy was around 100% milk yesterday. And she couldn't wait to pull that credit card and that debit card and that cash out of her pocket to get a slab of bacon for $8.
They ought to be ashamed.
And I want to say this to the city of Eastern Pennsylvania. This is what I want to say to the city of Eastern Pennsylvania. Allow our African Americans to set up vendors for bacon.
They can set up. I just didn't see any person.
No, you would have saw one. You would have saw one in your report. You would have been like, Shawn, you know what? Homegirl was out there with grits and grit flavored bacon. You would have said that. Ham hocks. You would have said that. You didn't say that. You was in a sea of the milk, the Babylonian, and you was giving them their money. You heard what she said. And the restaurant wasn't open yet because I was going to give them some of my money.
I wanted that burger. I wonder if Tamiko got it. I'm going to ask her.
Shawn Harvey Morning Show with SennyJ. Good morning. Who's this?
Hey, good morning. This is Sharon Bond.
Cindy Sharon Barnes from the Heart Foundation. Good morning, Sharon.
Hey, Sharon.
Oh, good morning. Good morning, Cindy. Good morning. Good morning. Good morning.
Good morning. It's good to hear your voice. What's going on, Sharon? Sharon?
Yes. I was calling in to share some great news. Upon me doing my Heart Foundation, I also am I'm also the COO for a basketball tournament, which is the Dykeman basketball tournament. And we did a documentary. And NSG did a documentary on us. And this past Monday, we won an Emmy.
Oh, wow.
Oh my God, that is awesome.
Let's clap for that. You know, I saw Sharon, I liked some of her pictures on Facebook. She was wearing a beautiful gown and she was looking all beautiful, but I didn't know what it was. But congratulations.
Yes, thank you, thank you, thank you. Everybody's looking at it. They think it's like fake because it's like, okay, wait a minute, we know her. You know, that she's busy doing things and whatever. But is that real? Is that really an Emmy? Because I've had people say to me, I thought somebody else wanted and you were holding it. Okay, that would be a no. I'm not holding $1 million of somebody else's money. I'm gonna spend it,
No.
but
Well, you know what it is.
this is a great win for all of us.
Yeah, this is beautiful. Well, first of all, I didn't know you was the chairman of the basketball tournament in Dykeman, which is a famous basketball tournament, SennyJ. For years, and it's a New York staple as far as the basketball leagues out and outside in New York City, and she's a part of it. Tell us
Yes,
about
sir.
that first. How long you been the commissioner of the basketball league?
I've got 16 years. They've been in. They've been up and running for 33 years, 33, 34 years. And I've been on board for about 16 years. And I started out as the marketing, their marketing personnel. And then I went from marketing to media. And then I went everywhere. And now today I'm the chief operating officer for Dykeman Basketball and the commissioner of the Women's League. So I'm there. If you come to the park, they'll look. Nobody calls me Sharon in there, Shawn. They call me Miss B. That's it.
Sorry.
That's it.
Well, Miss B, congratulations. Miss B, do you play basketball?
Absolutely not. No, basketball was never a cute sport. You know what I mean, Senny? Just it was never cute. I was a gymnast, a swimmer. I needed to be cute. That sweating, that boyish looking thing, no, absolutely not. I was a basketball watcher. My daughter is a former athlete out of Bowie State University, so that's how I got there.
That's awesome.
Oh, that's awesome.
Sharon, before, and then we're going to talk about your Heart Foundation, and we're going to let you go. And one more time, congratulations.
Well, thank you so much. I would want to be like really clear, honest. I think it's important that when things like this happen, that we celebrate each other for what the accomplishments that we have made. Instead, you watch the Emmy Awards on TV, and you're watching, and you're like, oh, that's David Schwimmer, he won. I watched that show, yay, yay, yay. And then you have an African American who wins, and everybody's questioning it, looking at it, seeing what somebody instead of somebody saying congratulations, you won an Emmy. I'm proud of you. They say, so does a check come with that? My answer is, have I ever discussed finances with you? Let's not start, but let's congratulate and be happy. And when street basketball wins an Emmy, that's huge, Shawn.
Yeah,
that's huge.
That's let's clap one more time. Everybody in the chat room, clap for Sharon Barnes, Miss B. Chief Operating Officer of the Dykeman Tournament. All right, so wait, let's just stay here real quick before we let you go. So, Senny, they have these street leagues in New York City for generations. They have the obviously the Dykeman, the Rucker Tournament, and I think there's a few others out there.
Mm-hmm.
Sharon,
yes, sir.
Do you guys compete with each other? Like, how does that work? Like, do the Rucker? Do they beef with Dykeman or they other leagues? Like, how does that work?
So, for us at Dykeman, we don't look in other people's backyards because we're busy fixing up our own backyard and making sure that when you come and Senny, when you guys come to the game, that you get the maximum experience. Now, we can't take anything from anybody else's tournament. You do what you do. Now, do they compete against us? I have an idea that they do, but we don't compete. We are catalysts. We are, I always say, I tell my boss all the time, I say, we're trendsetters. And when you become a trendsetter, so if we see people doing what we're doing, that's a great thing. But this is all one. We don't compete. The NBA players come to our park like it's nothing. You can come to the park, see Kevin Durant. You can see James Harden. And these are people that have come to the park. Kyrie Irving. I mean, you just name. We have a partnership with the New York Knicks, so we do our thing, and we're definitely not a competition. I applaud all of the tournaments that's out there because we're all similarly doing the same thing. We just want to elevate every year, and and move up the chain.
Senny,
Sure.
You hear this? So wait a minute, Sharon, Miss B. Senny, next year, God willing, we could go to the Rucker tournament And Miss B, Sharon, should give us courtside seats to the next when we go out there. Right, CJ?
Well,
Right,
not
but
at
I think
Rucker because I'm not there.
No, not the Rucker. I'm talking. No, I'm talking. No.
Dykeman basketball.
No, I'm talking about at Dykeman. We talk about your organization.
yeah, but
Yes,
you said Rucker.
Rucker, so I was fixing that up for you.
Yeah. Okay. Well. Thanks for helping me,
Get
Sharon.
it right, Shawn, before we're not invited.
Thanks for correcting me. I was gonna get to that.
She's like, get it right.
So, Cindy, that means next summer, God willing, if we want to go to the Rucker basketball tournament and sit up front, courtside, only thing we got to do is reach out to Sharon. Isn't that correct, Sharon?
I don't know what you're going to do when you go to the Rucker because I run the Dykeman basketball.
I mean, the Dykeman. I'm sorry, the Dykeman.
Now you did it again.
I'm not taking that away from you. Where you'll be sitting, good luck. But if you come to Dykeman, I definitely got 2 courtside seats for you and Cindy. No problem. And yeah, definitely. We have courtside seating.
Cindy, isn't that exciting? We could go to Dykeman and sit courtside and watch the basketball game.
I never been to one of those basketball games down there, so that would be really fun.
Yeah, because you're not a true New Yorker. You say you are, you're not.
Okay.
You're not a true New Yorker if you've never been to a street basketball tournament.
I guess.
Yeah. Cindy, we have to get you one of them Pacaleos, get you one of those nutcrackers, get you a chicken kebab, sit courtside, enjoy the game, and just look at enjoy the elements. And, you could be sitting there. Next thing you know, Meek Mill will be sitting next to you. Like this is what we do. That's what we do.
Cindy, you finally might find you a man. She hasn't had a man in 17 seasons.
There's a lot of them there. There's some cash boxes there.
Now, Sharon, we got Sharon.
She always got me. She always got my back.
We got Sharon Bonds on the phone, Miss B.
Yes.
So we're talking about bacon real quick. Do you eat the pork?
Absolutely not.
Okay.
Absolutely not. Did I grow up on it? I did. And as I got older and my system wouldn't break it down, I don't eat red meat I don't eat pork. And as my system wouldn't break it down, so in order for me to stop going to the hospital, I had to stop eating it. And ever since then, I've been great. But yeah, I don't do the pork on the fork type thing. Is there pork in probably everything that we eat? Yes, it probably is. But knowingly and sitting down and like having a good old pork chop sandwich, that's going to be a negative for me.
Okay. Well, Cindy, that's going to be a positive for me. Cindy, I'm going to sit there. I'm going to slab a pork flavor in my cereal.
Listen. I'm going to jump over to your heart right now. Right. I'm going to just suggest that if you want that ticket to keep going tick, 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 you might want to just like pull back a little bit on that. You might want to just like pull back and not put the pork in the cereal. Because you already got the sugar there for the diabetes and then the salt for the heart. Yeah, you're looking like put me in your will.
Cindy, I don't know if I have the discipline to even look at the pork, the bacon, and refuse it. I don't think I've ever done that. Sharon, real quick, and everybody, come on, let's clap for Sharon. They won an Emmy. Emmy, great basketball. MSG sponsors this. The Meek Mills is in the building. Kevin Durant.
Yes, they're all there. But listen, guys, let me say this because this is important. If you want, whoever's listening, if you want to see why we won the Emmy, go to YouTube and type in Dykeman, the comeback. Just put in Dykeman, the comeback. It's going to come right up. It's going to say full series, and you watch it. It played last year all on the MSG network, MSG Shorts. MSG again is, and thank you. Shout out to MSG, who shot the documentary. There's a gentleman named Kofi who is Hey, I'm speechless, and Jeray, they did a great job of telling our story. So you guys go on YouTube and have a look at it, and just see what happened, and who are these people, and just get a look at it, because we're not just street basketball. And I don't want to tell you the documentary. I want you to see it to understand. Okay, I see that why they won an Emmy, and the Emmy goes too. And yes, I'm excited. And Shawn, and Cindy, I wanted to let you know, Shawn, I wanted to come on. You're the first show that I went on to tell this to. I had it already stacked in my pocket to go and let the viewers on your show know first, and then now I'll go to everybody else.
Well, listen. First of all, that's an honor, and your family here on this show, and we truly appreciate you, and we love you so much, and you always share your experience, strength, and hope, and you articulate yourself so well, and you're very entertaining, and you're also just a great person, and we truly appreciate you, Sharon.
Oh, thank you. You guys have an open invitation to come down, and we'll be talking between time. But when we start, I'll make sure that I build the schedule up, and I would love to have you guys. And there's a lot of comedians that come down, but Shawn, you haven't come down, so we got to top it off, because there's some people trying to come in and like, nah, no, Shawn is my guy.
No.
You know the guy with them green eyes. Yeah, Shawn is my guy.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah. Gotcha. All right. Well,
then you got the talent. Yeah, now Shawn is my guy. So
exactly. All right. Well, Sharon, listen, we want you to, if you don't mind, I'll reach out to you later, but we want you to call in next week so we can get into the Heart Foundation as well, so we could talk about heart awareness. We'll do that next week. Okay? Is that okay?
That's definite. There's nothing like it. I would never, hold back on that, because that is the catalyst to who I am and what I do, and I can update you on some stuff that's been happening, which is really, really great, good news, and and update the listeners so that way they'll know, because some stuff is coming up down the pike. I mean, I did something with Kareem Abdul-Jabbar, so like some stuff is happening, definitely.
Well,
definitely for the Heart Speaks Foundation, no doubt about it.
Well, we appreciate you. It's all love, and we're here for you next week. And one more time, congratulations, Cindy. Let's clap for her. Come on.
Yes, congratulations, Sharon.
She got the Emmy at home. She acting real different in front of her husband now. They can't even argue now. As soon as they argue, she throw the Emmy up like, I'm an Emmy Award winner right now.
I like the way you said that. See, I put the Emmy in the refrigerator. I had it on chill.
I know, that's how we have to address her now. Emmy Award winner Sharon Bonds. There you go.
You know what I love about Sharon? You know what I love about Sharon? Remember back in the day, she called in one time, Cindy, and then we're gonna let her go. It just come to my mind, but she criticized the vice president, Kamala Harris, on the suits, on her business suits.
Yeah.
And half of the chat room got so mad at her, and I thought it was so funny. It was so honest. And those are those Sharon Bond moments. That's why when Sharon calls in, please tune in and allow her and listen to her share her spirit, strength, and hope, because this woman definitely will intrigue you by her conversation. All right, Sharon.
Shawn, wait, real quick. And them suits they still haven't gotten better. Every time I see, I just want to get a needle and some thread and just tighten them arms, just pull them tight. Like, come on, contour.
Exactly.
Right.
Them suits don't do her no justice. I hear you, girl.
Okay, Sharon, thank you so much.
The boxy suits. What's up with Shawn, your suit's on boxy and you're a man. What's going on with the boxy suit? I can't take it. I'm out.
Okay, good. Thank you, Sharon. Appreciate you. And Sharon, put the information about the documentary in the chat room if you don't mind.
Okay, I'm going to put it in right now.
Thank you.
Love you guys.
Love you too. Have a great day. Be safe. All right. Very entertaining when she calls in. And thank you so much for sharing, Sharon, and congratulations on your Emmy. And this is the type of people that we roll with in this chat room, and we appreciate you. Good morning to LaShawn Haynes-Jones. I saw you turned up at Will Track's all-black birthday party. I saw the pictures. It looked like it was unbelievable, and everybody had a good time. Go ahead, Cindy. What else you got?
Okay, yeah.
Oh, you done?
No, I'm done. It was a great show, you guys.
It really was. It really was. We did enough show already. We really did. Sharon Barnes took it over the top. We could have just said good night right then and there. We go. I mean,
as,
or good morning, or have the rest of your day.
as
We
far as
only
I'm
giving
concerned.
you. We only giving you these bonus minutes because of our good graces.
So you guys better keep them up.
You better keep it up.
Okay, so I'm gonna
Hold
go
on.
in.
Shout out to Princess Cox, no pause. I thought about him yesterday. Pause. The San Francisco 49ers, thank God they didn't play last night because they're on a 3-game winning streak. So they had to take a break from losing because they're on their bye week. So I want to just throw that out there. I was thinking about the God, Princess Cox, no pause, Black Heart. Go ahead, Cindy.
Yes, you guys. And I just seen in the chat room LaShawn, and I seen something over the weekend, but I didn't know you were talking about yours. It's LaShawn Haynes Jones' birthday today.
Really?
LaShawn, happy birthday. Like, who would have known, girl? Well, I guess maybe Facebook, but I didn't get a notification. So you must not have your birthday up in your
Are you
bio
sure? LaShawn
information.
Hayes Jones.
LaShawn Haynes Jones.
Okay, let me sing to it. Happy birthday to ya. Happy birthday to ya. Happy birthday. Happy birthday. Cindy, I
Yes,
think she was at
girl.
that all. I think she was at that all black Will Track affair as well. Sean, was you there Saturday? I saw you dressed up in black with all your homegirls because it seemed like the whole world was at his party. And shout out to my man Will Tracks. Happy birthday, brother. Go ahead, Cindy.
Yes. Shout out to you. Um, okay, so you guys all know, and I haven't even followed up with it, but I love that show, Abbott Elementary. I don't know if did they put out the third season yet? I have to double check.
I don't know.
But the creator of that show, Quinta Brunson, she actually did a interview recently where she's revealing which type of episode she would not have on her series, and it's about gun violence. She has said that she won't be highlighting the school shootings in any capacity. Despite its prevalence in the US, she says that type of episode doesn't fit naturally into her ABC hit show. She said, I just think about the day to day in a workplace comedy, and I don't think that that's the realistic day to day in the classroom. She said, there are two different realities. There's one present in the classroom where teachers are just trying to get through a lesson. And then there's the outside perspective of us engaging with teachers through the news. She said the creator and leading actress also referenced friends employed in the school system. Quinta says on most days, teachers are just trying to get through their lessons. Despite how prominent school shootings have become, her goal for Abbott Elementary is to highlight everyday teaching culture. She said they're just trying to get the reading scores up. They're just trying to do this job. If anything, the school shooting thing is in the background, like, oh my God, we have to deal with that too. Um, she said, well, I'm sorry, according to data from the Washington Post, there were more school shootings in the United States last year than in any year since 1999. The total for 2022 was 46. As of October 3rd, there are reports that there have been 58 school shootings that have happened so far this year. She says, I don't want to open up my show to that type of political violence. I consider it that at this point, even the discourse of it can be violent. And although I participate in it outside of my show, and I'm a huge advocate for eradicating gun violence in this country, I don't think my show has to carry that. I don't want to seem mean, but I want people to understand the flaw in asking for something like this. We're not okay. This country is rotting our brains, and I'm sad about it. Went on to say that, instead of people piling on her to make an episode about this to kind of tackle the issue, she encourages people to speak to their local elected officials and their state reps and things like that, which I think, of course, is a good idea. And although I know, especially in the early 90s, a lot of shows tackled big issues and it kind of brought it all into perspective. So I think people are still going off of that like narrative or have that situation happening. But I don't think the show needs that. I think, and I don't want to be bombarded with that stuff either. We look to different shows as a form of entertainment, to try and get away from that, everyday occurrence in the news and all the tragedy that we see all the time. So good for her.
Welcome to the show, only place on earth where you get your morning started right. Please like, share, follow, subscribe to the Shawn Harvey One Show feature. Wake up to back to LaShawn Haynes Jones real quick. LaShawn, I was actually trying to make it to Will Track's birthday party in the Bronx. I tell you, it was Saturday night, and most Saturday nights, 99.9% of Saturday nights, I'm working. I got to work like everybody else, right? But City, I was in Baltimore Saturday night, and it was an early show. It started at 5 o'clock, 6 o'clock, but City was over by 8 o'clock. 8:30 was done.
Right.
And it was only 2 hours from Bethlehem, where I live. And City, I was going to make an attempt to drive to the Bronx from Baltimore just to be there for Will Trax and his party. Because I would have arrived back in New York at midnight. And I was going to stay at my mother's house. So it made sense.
Yeah, it was probably just getting started at that time.
Exactly. But I made that left turn and came to Pennsylvania instead of going to New York.
Of course you did.
Shout out to my man, Will Trax. Love you to death.
He's a 58-year-old man.
Now, and I guess when I got home, I got back to Pennsylvania City at 10:30. I was home already.
Wow.
What's the young lady name that created Abbott Elementary? What's her name again?
Quinta Brunson.
Quinta?
Quinta, yeah.
Quinta Brunson. Young lady, you are hilarious. That show is so funny. I binge watched the first season. It had me in tears. Once again, congratulations to Sharon M. Barnes and her winning of the Emmy Award. And young lady, don't yield to the pressures of society. It is a reality. School shootings are out here. It's very trendy, and it's trending. And Cindy gave the number 50-something school shootings, which is horrific. And something needs to be done about it. We could argue that for the next half an hour, and you know how I feel about school shootings. Shout out to the janitors. They never catch it.
I'm like, they're the first ones out.
The janitors know where to hide, Senior. They got the keys. Young lady, please, if you don't mind, leave that alone. Just continue to write and produce great, funny episodes of Abbott Elementary. Cindy's right. From back in the day, it seemed like for all sitcoms, they would inject what's going on in the moment in society into their shows or into their written shows, regardless of whether it's a comedy or drama or whatever type of show it is. Young lady, you don't have to do that. We need laughter out here in these streets. That's why I deem myself essential. I'm more important than these. I rank up there right with these doctors and these lawyers and these nurses and these baby mothers.
Not the baby mothers.
Shout out to all the baby mothers out there, especially the older baby mothers. Shout out to them new baby mothers with all that vigor and all that energy.
We got plenty of for it. We got energy for you and these kids.
That's right. And you know how to direct that energy to that baby father to do whatever you can to make that life miserable. I'm not mad at you. But let me tell you something, young girl, that's the young lady that's out there trying to ruin that man because he's not doing right. I got a message for you, my young queen. You're going to get older. And it's not going to be as so dramatic as it was when you was 25 to 35 years old. You're going to be in your 50s and that kid's going to be grown and there's nothing you could do about it. But I say all this to say, listen, it swings back to the episodes. Stay out of that. Produce funny shows. Don't yield to the pressures of society so you got to write it into the episodes. Don't do it. Just produce funny shows and that's it. Because you're going to taint the whole brand if you allow school shootings into these episodes. And the people who are, hey, or the woke people, hey, you should interject these social uh, uh, events into the show. Shut up. Let's just enjoy some laughter for about a half an hour. Can we do that?
Yeah, like what are they trying to see? Because there's really not going to be any resolution in the in the show.
So you want to see a school shooting on Abbott Elementary? Are you serious right now, everybody? So one of the episodes is supposed to be a school shooting in it. Come on, let's knock it off.
It just doesn't make sense. She's totally right. It doesn't go with her brand.
Right. What else you got?
Yes. Former Detroit mayor Kwame Kilpatrick is seemingly calling out Barack Obama for not granting him a pardon during his presidency, talking about I thought we were cool. Um, Ex-Detroit Mayor Kwame Kilpatrick seems to be harboring some negative feelings toward Barack Obama. The former politician shared his disappointment in the 44th president recently for opting not to get him out of jail following his felony conviction. Kwame shared a picture of him and Obama back in the day, talking about he said, Throwback Thursday, me and the future president chilling in the mayor's office back in 2007. We supported each other. He helped me with a fundraiser in Chicago, and I did the same in Detroit. I thought we were real cool, but he sure left me locked up in that cell. Things done changed. It's cool. It was meant for it was meat for the master's use. The Lord moved President Trump's heart, and now God gets all the glory. Thank you, Lord. Kilpatrick had served as Democratic Michigan State Representative and as Detroit's mayor from 2002 to 2008. His career came to an abrupt end, however, after it was discovered he was partaking in illegal financial transactions while in office. There though it's oh, I'm sorry, he also did like some documentary about his demise, though it's unclear if the project ever completed. So he resigned from office in September of 2008 after being found guilty on charges of perjury and obstruction of justice, and was sentenced to 4 months behind bars. After getting an early release from only serving 99 days, he found himself in trouble once again for violating his probation. So he was given another sentence of 8 months to 5 years before being convicted on 24 federal felony counts, including mail fraud, wire fraud, racketeering. And then he was ultimately sentenced to 28 years in October of 2013. So Obama was the president from 2009 to 2017. He very well could have ended Kilpatrick's term early with a presidential pardon. However, the disgraced ex-mayor spent 7 years behind bars before Donald Trump ended his term 20 years early back in 2021. So there's just a little discourse online about whether, Barack should have pardoned him, shouldn't have. But if you went back to jail in
Hold on.
oh
Go ahead, I'm listening to my dog. Go ahead. I'm
yeah.
listening.
So if you were, Obama probably seen what was going on. In 2013, you were in 2013, you got 28, you were sentenced to 28 years for all these federal accounts. And you feel slighted because Obama didn't pardon you off the back that y'all did some type of fundraiser together? No, sir. Sit in that jail cell. Obama don't want to be affiliated with that.
All right,
I
hold on.
don't know. I feel like, it's like a fine line between being like, you support your black brothers and sisters, but not support the tomfoolery. You know what I'm saying? It's a fine line. Just like when that guy Keith Lee And he's talking about all these restaurants down in Atlanta. I don't think he was trying to pick black owned establishments specifically, but there's a lot of black owned restaurants down there. But everybody's saying, oh, he's bringing down our restaurants, he's tearing down us. I mean, we're not all the same. Yes, the general uplifting of black people, and we want to be able to look out for each other because we know the system is not looking out for us. But y'all just can't be out here doing whatever and then be mad when no other black person stands up for you. And Donald Trump pardoning you was not for you, bro. He's trying to get the black vote. He's trying to pander. Like, come on. Donald Trump don't know you from a hole in the wall, sir.
All right. Only person on earth we get your morning started right. Let me see the hearts in the chat room. Shout out to my beloved dog, Cooper. He wanted to comment on what you was talking about. Roof. Before we get into that, I want to say this.
Cooper needs
I want to see the hearts in the chat room. Tonight, my beloved, and I mean my beloved, the one entity that I've been in a relationship continuously since 1974, successfully. Put those hearts in the chat room, please. My New York Jets.
Oh my God.
My beloved Jets played tonight against the top-ranked Los Angeles Chargers. Put the hearts in the chat room if y'all don't mind. I appreciate y'all so much for supporting this show throughout the years, and thank you.
What does that have to do with what I just said?
I'm going to get to that. ADHD's kicking in. My New York Jets, my beloved Jets, you see right here, they're winning the ball game tonight. It's going to be an upset. The Los Angeles Chargers, top-ranked football team, is coming east tonight. They're favored to win by 3 points. I'm telling you right now, my beloved Jets are winning this game. Go Jets. To the mayor of Detroit, I agree with you. Barack Obama, you should have bailed him out. Okay? Even though you went to jail because you're a knucklehead and you violated your parole, you just a knucklehead cousin. Okay, you don't know how to act right, and maybe you got an over-the-top personality. And to my beloved Barack Obama, who is the greatest president of all time, why? Because throughout his 8 years of being president, he never had control of Congress. Not one time. But Obamacare went through.
Oh, God.
That's his legacy.
Word.
But let the brothers out. He's a knucklehead. We already know the mayor of Detroit is an idiot. But he's your idiot, dumbass cousin. Because when President Trump, when Donald Trump was in office, he let a whole gang of neighbors out. And it has nothing to do with you fundraised for him in Detroit back in the glory days, and you did the same for him in Chicago. Nobody cares about that. But to my beloved Barack Obama, let the brothers out. You're the president of the United States. If you commit a federal crime, the president can release you from jail. Not if you do a city crime or a state crime. It got to be a Fed crime. Donald Trump got his punk ass in there, and he let everybody. He let Jeffrey Dahmer go. He let the son of Sam out. He pardoned everybody. He didn't even know half the people he pardoned. So, you gotta go. All right, he's good. He's good leave. And even though the mayor of Detroit, who violated his parole, he's an idiot. And they smacked him with another 8 years and said, you gotta go, because he's sitting there robbing Detroit as mayor. Thank you, nephew. The son of Sam. Let him out. You know what I'm saying? The dude that blew up the World Trade, he got pardoned.
That's hilarious.
So to my beloved Barack Obama, who we all love, and Michelle Obama, the all-time first lady of the universe.
Love me some Michelle. Hey, girl.
Who doesn't love? If you don't love Michelle Obama, I'm deleting your ass off of this board right now. That's how I feel about this woman. But President Obama, you should have pardoned your knucklehead cousin.
No.
Yes, he's an idiot, but let him out. Show your power. You gonna let narcissistic 45 do it to pander to the black folks? We supposed to clean up our own house, bro.
He kept doing it.
It doesn't matter. How many of us know knucklehead cousins and family members, even as growing up, always in jail? One of my boys was in jail so much, SennyJ, that we called this neighbor North. His name was North. Because the neighbor stayed upstate. We called him North.
Y'all ain't
but
right.
But he was doing petty crime. He wasn't killing nobody. Okay, he robbed the money out of Detroit. How many Babylonian politicians have robbed money from their cities or their state?
I don't know.
Tons of them. Barack Obama, I love you, but you gotta let you dropped the ball on this one. You should have let your cousin out. You knew he was a knucklehead. You should have did that just to get the Babylonian government establishment mad at you. Oh, let me be the president. I'm letting all of those. If I was president right now, R. Kelly's out tomorrow. I'm letting R. Kelly out. Everybody in the chat room, give me a list of black folks right now that are in jail. Famous black folks or any kind of. I'm letting 5 of them out tomorrow if I'm president.
Thank God you won't be. Thank God.
I'm getting white folks mad at me on purpose. I'm letting me out a Dominican. One of them Asian guys. Cindy, you know who else? You know who else I'm really letting out of jail?
Who, Shawn?
Cindy, I'm letting out El Chapo. Go ahead, bro. Get the El Chapo. Bring him in here.
I let out El Chapo too, though. I let out El Chapo. He's just trying to make a.
Oh yeah, look, Tory Lanez. Tory, come here, bro. You shot the bitch in the foot. Get out of here. Go. Get out of here. Next.
Not Tory Lanez.
Tory, if I was president, Tory Lanez is out. El Chapo out. Give me some more names. I'm letting everybody out because Donald Trump, our beloved President Obama, should have let this dude out.
I can't, Shawn. It's a disrespect.
What else you got before we get out? Wait, before we get out here, wait, one more thing. Lee, to my beloved Lee Scott, I'll be in Texas for 12 hours on Friday.
Lee's not messing with you.
12 hours. I got flying there. I'm wearing the same clothes and I'm flying right back. I want to say this.
Make a trip of it, Harv. Like, what is the flying in, flying out, driving in, driving out? Go see the sights. Make a friend. Like, come on.
The Chargers are favored to win by -3. My beloved Jets are going to win the game tonight.
Shawn, please.
I yield my time. Okay, Cindy,
I don't want to hear. I feel like we should do a show tomorrow just so you can come on here and curse the Jets out.
23-17. New York Jets tonight.
Okay. 23-17.
The Dallas Cowboys. You played yourself last night. You thought you won the game. Your boy stepped out of bounds before he. What's the quarterback of the freaking the Dallas Cowboys? The dude that broke his leg.
Aaron Rodgers.
No, who's the quarterback of the Cowboys? Cindy, they was going to win to beat the Phillies last night. He steps out of bounds before he took the ball to the end zone, and the Phillies won the game.
I don't know. I don't know. All I keep hearing about is Aaron Rodgers. So I don't
Oh,
know.
he told you
And
no. Who
Jalen
said?
Hurts.
Oh yeah, Fetty Wap out of jail. Gotta go. Bring in Fetty Wap. He's free.
Oh yeah, Fetty Wap can be freed. I miss his music. Come on, Fetty.
All right, Cindy, we can't break it out here. What else you got? Here we go. We done.
My last story. Lee Scott said he wants to know the venue you're gonna be at so he can get a
All right, let me
ticket.
find out right now.
Can you?
Let me find out
Lee,
right now.
it's a very disorganized.
No, it's not. No, it's not.
Shawn don't know where he's gonna be at in Dallas.
I don't. But I'm gonna let him know right now.
He's going to Dallas, and somebody bought his ticket.
That is true. Whatever, Cindy. That's true.
Just go to Dallas, Lee. Hopefully.
Let me find out where. Nephew, how far you live from Dallas?
He's far, so make sure it's worth it. You better be funny. A Michigan woman chooses a lot of lottery prizes between $25,000 a year.
Hold on a second. Hold on. Where's my glasses?
Lee, forget it. Just don't go.
We're staying at the Embassy Suites by Hilton.
Is that where the
right
show's
by
gonna
the
be
airport,
at?
bro?
Not by airport.
2401 Bass Pro Drive.
That's where the show's at?
That's where everything's at.
That's where everything's at.
We're at the Embassy Suites by Hilton, bro.
Yeah, you and April get a room, bring the babies, do the whole thing.
Easy. I just want him to come through. Let April stay home with the kids, and let him rock star with your boy Harvey.
Oh my gosh.
Just let him rock star. And I'm staying there. I land at 10 in the morning, and my flight leaves the next morning at 6 in the morning. And I'm back here in Newark at 9 o'clock in the morning. I am not changing my underwear. I'm wearing the same clothes. That's it. Go ahead, Cindy. What's your last story?
He said, I am not bringing them. Wow, Lee. Talk about a night out. A Michigan woman chooses between lottery prizes. So she either gets $25,000 a year for life or a $390,000 lump sum payment. She is basking in her beginner's luck after winning big time in her state's Lucky for Life lottery. I never played that. The 39-year-old, her name is Shayla Coughlin. She decided to purchase tickets for a recent Powerball drawing. So while making the online purchase, she bought 5 Lucky for Life lottery tickets for the October 9th drawing. She said this was the first time that she played Lucky for Life lottery, but she thought, why not? She said, this ticket was the very first Lucky for Life I've ever bought. When I was purchasing my Powerball tickets, I saw the Lucky for Life game listed, and I thought, why not? So I bought $10 worth of tickets. When she checked the winning numbers that day, she noticed that when she logged into her lottery account, she had noticed that $390,000 was pending. She said, I started screaming, crying, and freaking out. She called her husband to inform him about what was going on, but he was concerned at first because he thought that something was wrong with her. However, so she had to pick between two things. So instead of her getting $25,000 for 25 years or however long you live, whichever one is longer, she instead accepted the yearly payout, which is a lump sum payment of $390,000. She said winning is indescribable, and she plans to take her kids, her family, to a trip to Disney World, and she wants to invest the money, and she wants to invest the rest of the money. Lucky for Life lottery says that you have a 1 in 1.8 million chance of winning $25,000 a year for life, and the odds of winning the grand prize of $1,000 per day are 1 in 30 million.
Damn. Damn.
But a lot of people were saying she should have took the 25,000 for the rest of her life because it'll end up being more. Like, let's say she's only 39 years old. So what? She lives another 30, 40 years, which she could very well do. She'll have more money than the 390,000 lump sum plus when they take the taxes out of it. So what would you guys do? Would you take the lump sum? But, a lot of people feel like you win the lottery today, you could die tomorrow, and then you don't keep your lottery winnings if you die. If you do like the annual payments, I think it goes back to the state.
Welcome to the show, guys. We're going to get ready to get out of here. God bless you. We'll be back in a few days. I'm just thinking right now, to the young lady, the 300, just say it's after taxes, it's 390,000. Let's just as argument's sake, hold on. Just say that. Or $25,000 a year for the remainder of your life in your 30, how old is it, 39?
Mm-hmm. What's the average American's life expectancy is like 76.
Right. So she's already middle-aged. It's halftime in her life. Senny, you are in the beginning of the third quarter. You saw that halftime as well. I'm in the fourth quarter.
You're not in the fourth quarter. It's like the end of the third.
I'm in the fourth quarter. Okay? Put it, chat room, where you at? Halftime, third quarter, or fourth quarter? I'm in the beginning of the fourth quarter. 11 minutes and 59 seconds. Senny, it just came off a halftime. She's just into the third quarter. Half y'all in this chat room are in the fourth quarter. You only got 2 timeouts left and a 30-second timeout. Senny's in the third quarter with 3 timeouts and 2 20-second timeouts left.
I hate you.
So since I'm in the fourth quarter at 59 years old, because the life expectancy is 78 years old, so half of that is what, 40? 39? So this woman is already at halftime of her life. I would take the $390 whatever $1,000. I'm gonna try to flip that money, try to double it up and do whatever. As black folks would do, give me some coke, give me some yayo. Give me 6 bags of this, whatever. No, I'm only joking with that.
Flip $300,000
I'm gonna flip that. I'm gonna flip that 390. Look, count. I'm gonna flip that. I'm gonna flip that 390. Get that to 750. I'm gonna put the 390 on the Jets.
Not you're gonna put it all on the Jets.
On the Jets.
That would be a crazy flip, though. You could do that.
But what I'm saying is $25,000 a year. Oh my God, you still got to work every day. Okay, you're gonna have a great Christmas. Every year is gonna be a great Christmas, but you still got to go out there and bust your ass. I'm gonna take that 390, invest it in something, trying to double up on that money. So I say this. Put a number on chat room if you're taking the 390 and you're going to try to do something with it. Or take a number 2 if you just want the $25,000 a year for the rest of your life. Senny, what you going to do? Look at your face. You got flip face. You know, you ever see, she just did the sound effects. Senny, what you going to do? She like.
I don't know. I'll probably take the 390.
Exactly, because you're black. And you need the money. You need the money now. JJ Wentworth, neighbor, need that money now. I need that money. I'm going to smack the shit out of you if you ain't give me my 390. Go give me my 390 right now.
And I won it in ones.
Oh my God. Snatching it.
I don't got time. I don't got 25 years left in me.
Exactly.
Especially not if I gotta work on top of it.
That's right. Neighbors will kill you for $25,000. Kill you. Bitch, he gets it on the 15th of July.
They was killing baby mamas for that $1,200 stimulus check.
17 baby mothers died of stimulus apparatuses.
Not $1,200 for you and the kids. Oh, you dying tonight.
Oh, you got bitch, you got 3,800? Oh, you dying, bitch. Bitch, you dying.
They ain't seen them kids one day.
That's right. And there's a new neighbor in the house. Oh, that nigga might catch it too.
That was so sad. Black people, that was our lowest point, I swear. That and the damn Popeye chicken sandwiches.
That's right. Soon as baby mothers got that 1,200 back in the day, you just saw it.
I was watching my back. Stop. Oh my God. Oh my God, I can't.
Cindy, what's the last word? This is the last word.
Hold on to your money. Wait, come back. That was so crazy. I don't even have a last word. You guys, it's Monday. Get to it. Get to that job. Make money however you can, because the dollar's going down.
Right. And stay away from.
Not the dog trying to save you from yourself.
Cooper's like,
this neighbor at it again.
Right. All right, guys, listen, you guys have a great day. God bless y'all. And we see y'all in a few days. Come on, see, let's clap. Come on.
Oh my God.
All right, we're out of here.